If you had to think about the type of player you are on the field this year, how does it differ from the type of player you've been last season and in previous years as well?
Just the natural growth that it goes with getting older, just getting better technique. I think I play hard and just being healthy. I think that's the biggest thing. Just feeling really good right now. My body's in a really good place. So just look to maintain that.
Tyler, I know we asked you all season. I'm sure you guys heard it. Where's the pass rush going to come from? Where's the pass rush going to come from? How gratifying was it to go out on Saturday and get 4 as a team, but 2 yourself?
I mean, it's awesome. Coach G does a really good job as long as Coach Ayers and Coach Harvin, they do a really good job teaching us just how to balance and keep good rush lanes. But I think the whole D-line, we did a really good job as a unit. And I think we saw some of the fruit, but I think we still can improve.
Talk about working together and the fruit. You and James Pierce look like you benefited from each other's pressure. Talk about that chemistry you guys had in his development as well.
Really, not even just to single me and Lil James out, but really the whole D-line. You see everybody, Omar, Norman Lott. You see Big O. You see Bryson Eason. It's just a group effort. You can see, like you said, it helps. One person helps the next. So pressure up the middle may help James off the edge, or rather, versus someone off the edge helping someone on the inside. So we're just trying to have great chemistry as an entire unit, more so than just 2 people.
It seemed like you all were really disruptive when y'all went to that Rabbits package, and it was you and Omar and James. What is it that you feel like that allows you 3 to have that kind of success when y'all are kind of paired together in that specific area?
I think specifically just with that Rabbits package, it's just a lot of athleticism on the field, honestly, a lot of speed. But I think we also can hold up in the run and play in that aspect of it too. So I think it's just a different look that our coaches like, and I think we're real successful with it.
Part of that is you playing inside. Obviously, you did that a lot last year, but you seem to look really comfortable playing inside. How much work is that required for you to kind of learn how to, and be an interior pass rusher and make an imprint on the game from that area instead of defensive end?
Yeah, it's different than outside, definitely, just in terms of your timing. Everything's a bit quicker and not as much space, but I think Coach G and them do a really good job with just preaching to us and just helping teach us the differences in it and just getting comfortable with it.
Tyler, what has Omar added to the room, especially there in the middle of that defensive line?
Omar has a ton of athleticism. I mean, he's a really, really twitchy guy, but also he's a really, really smart football player. I think that's something he might not get enough credit for. He really understands the game. He understands protections. He's been a great addition, honestly. I'm really, really happy he's here.
Tyler, as a defensive guy, what were your thoughts on watching John Campbell block a guy all the way kind of into the tunnel there?
I mean, John Campbell, he's a really, really big guy, but he's got really good feet too. So, yeah, he showed that off all camp. We knew he was a real elite tackle, honestly. So just showing, well, the whole world's going to see what we've been seeing, to be honest. So it was nothing new, honestly.
You mentioned being healthy as something that's really contributing to your play on the field. Is there anything you've done differently in the offseason, in the preseason, or now that we're in the season that's helping you maintain feeling good and your body feeling good?
Really just taking the messages from my coaches, Coach Banks, Coach G, everybody, just being more of a pro in every aspect, not necessarily just on the field, but when we get off of the field, just taking care of my body with treatment, just staying in the training room, honestly, just preventative stuff at this point, honestly.
The difference of rushing from the edge versus the inside, are you having to retrain your mind of which one of those you're doing, or does that come naturally, how those are different for you?
No, the timing comes naturally, but just working on just moves come at different steps, where at the edge it may come at the 3rd step, on the inside it may be your 1st or 1.5. It's just different looks, honestly, just having your eyes in the right spot I think is the biggest thing.
How much did the communication, Peely and Beasley, really help the defense? You guys look like you were moving and adjusting in sync.
No, they do a really, really good job. Keenan Peely and Aaron Beasley, I think they're on the same page. So when they know what one another's doing, they can communicate it to us really effectively. So I think it was really big, just them keeping us aligned. If something changes, different motions, them communicating to us so that we may not be able to see it with our hand down, but they're just letting us know so they're our eyes sometimes.
You all, as a defense, got put in some tough situations on Saturday just in terms of where Virginia was starting with the football. Just what allowed you all as a defense to not flinch in those moments, I guess?
I think the biggest thing is just the preparation that Coach Banks and really Coach Heupel, the situations, how much we work it. They do a really good job of putting us in those tough situations all off season. So when we get to it in the game, it's just second nature. We just clock in and respond to it.